Don't make your living selling other people's books when you're trying to write your own. It seems brilliant at first. Immerse yourself in your craft, get a sense for what's popular, gather moments of inspiration from the unassuming corners of the world. But immersing yourself in anything eventually takes its toll. Shit. You'd think a recurring nightmare would eventually get less, I don't know, nightmarish. I need to take a break, get out of this room for a bit. Can't imagine plants last long in here. I doubt it has much to say. Knowing my luck, it'll give me a rash. Hasn't been the most successful sales trip so far, but hey, this town might want the whole pile. I'll leave these here for now. That can't even speak. Small town hotel art at its ugliest. I'm no painting thief. Even if I were, this one's worthless. That can't even speak. No way I'm getting back to sleep right now. Not after that. It's already made. I'm not talking to that. My nerves are too shot to sleep. Seems appropriate that I'm staying in a room as disheveled as I am. That can't even speak. No reason to damage it further. Judging by the state of my room, I don't want to see this one. Not going in there. Bad enough that I share a wall with it. That can't even speak. Healthier than the one in my room, I'll give it that much. It looks fine where it is. Can't see much at this hour. There's a perfectly functional door at the other end of the hallway. That can't even speak. I think I passed by this view on my way into town. No, for all I know, it's load-bearing. I doubt it has much to say. There are more cigarette butts on the floor than there are in here. I probably shouldn't. I doubt it has much to say. There's a Do Not Disturb sign on the door. No, they don't want to be disturbed. Think I'll go ahead and obey the sign. Not sure why I'd do that. I think I'll go ahead and obey the sign. Not sure if anyone's staying in this room. That can't even speak. Somebody might be in there. Healthier than the one in my room, I'll give it that much. It looks fine where it is.
Well, if it isn't the traveling writer, welcome to Villa Ventana.
Have we met?
Oh, no, but I saw your suitcase full of books burst open on your way into the hotel. And since it sounds like you are indeed a writer, you simply must meet Oswaldo.
Who's Oswaldo?
Oh, a most charming and riveting storyteller, the life of every party he attends. In fact, he lives just a few doors down from here.
Thanks, miss. I'll drop by.
Do tell him Gladys says hello.
Where are you visiting from?
Oh, about 5 blocks, give or take.
You live here? Why are you staying in a hotel?
Young man, vacationing is about mindset, not distance. You've traveled much farther than me to be here, but are you on vacation?
Good point. You're looking elegant. Maybe too elegant for a place like this.
Oh, I know, dear. Sadly, this filthy excuse for a hotel happens to be the only one for miles.
Give it a rest, Gladys.
I'll give it a rest when you learn how to brew a halfway decent cup of tea.
Crazy old bag.
You love me.
Take care. Little touches like this help distract from all the stains. No, they're already wilted. That can't even speak. Town maps. Don't see any maps, though. No maps to take. Hello?
I know you.
Harvey Green, room 3? Do you have a map of town I can borrow?
That's odd.
People don't usually ask for maps.
You're not in the book.
Maybe the morning guy forgot to add me when I checked in.
Yeah, maybe.
So, map?
On the stand behind you.
Stand's empty.
Well then, guess I'm out of maps.
Guess so. Thanks.
No problem.
No hotel front desk is complete without a bell.
Do that again and I'm doubling your bill.
Understood. I shouldn't make the manager any grumpier than he already is. I doubt it has much to say. Looks like keys for each room. I already have a room key. Not my bags, they're much too nice. No, too risky. I doubt it has much to say. Locked. The Leonard Bacher Award for Exemplary Hospitality. Who's Leonard Bacher?
I am. Now cram it.
I probably shouldn't. That seems pointless. What would that do? The evening air is perfect. I'll give the town that much. It's propped up against an old hitching post. This town's small enough that I should be able to walk most places. Haven't heard any trains so far. I wonder if this is abandoned. I probably shouldn't. Oh, hey there, little fella. Where are you off to? Whoa! What the hell was that? Welcome to Villa Ventana, your window to a better life. Window? I feel like a door would be more helpful. That's no use to me. No way. I don't know what that creature was, and I don't want to find out. No way. I don't know what that creature was, and I don't want to find out. Old neglected barrels and crates. I don't see anything useful in there. Exercise extreme caution when crossing. Why? I haven't seen a single car on the road. I probably shouldn't. Was there a storm recently? They're nailed down tight. New radio drama. Haven't heard of this one.
And what role will recent arrival Harvey Green play in these troubling events?
Wait, what? Hey, who's in there? How do you know my name? Oswaldo? This isn't funny. I'm going inside. Hello? This looks abandoned. Or worse. Wait a second, so who's listening to the radio? And where is the radio? Doesn't sound like the radio's in there. Not sure what I'm looking for. Sounds like it's coming from in there. It's locked. Why? The radio's in there. It has to be. Did Oswaldo board up his own windows? Why? No way I could get those off. It's filthy, just like everything else in here. I doubt there'd be much under there. Was there a struggle here? Why else would all these chairs be knocked over? I shouldn't disturb this. It might be evidence of something. I think it's broken. I have no idea how to wind these things. The wall is covered in newspaper clippings, pictures, and scribbles. But why is there a crossword puzzle in the middle here? And what are these paper scraps stuck around it? The remaining letters spell telltale heart. In that story, the narrator hides a body under the floor. I hope Oswaldo didn't consider that a source of inspiration. The remaining letters spell telltale heart. In that story, the narrator hides a body under the floor. I hope Oswaldo didn't consider that a source of inspiration. Hello? Oswaldo? The front door was open. Is everything okay? Besides the stranger in your house, I mean? Doesn't seem like anyone's in there. Oswaldo? Are you in there? That would probably just damage the lock. No. I'll just cut my photo off the back cover. I have plenty more copies of this thing. That seems pointless. Not sure why I'd do that. What would that do? Just a typical mailbox. I don't have anything to mail. I don't see the point. It's a whole mannequin. Little beat up, but it's in one piece. Maybe I could clean it up and sell it. No. I don't see the point. I don't see anyone in there. It's locked from the other side. Sumptuous garments for the discerning elitist. It's closed. That's no use to me. I'm not talking to that. Sumptuous garments for the discerning elitist. It's closed.
Get out of the road! Watch it, buddy!
Hey, you trying to get killed?
How is this happening every single time? Deja vu doesn't even begin to describe it.
Get out of the road!
Just a typical mailbox. I shouldn't venture too far from the hotel without a map. I shouldn't venture too far from the hotel without a map. I shouldn't venture too far from the hotel without a map. I don't see the point. There's a crease in the corner of the rug, as if it's been folded up recently. Am I really going to look under there? I have to, right? Huh? Something down there is reflecting light from the window. It's a key. This looks like it fits.
Stop right there. Don't move. Good God, what the hell's going on in here? Who are you? What's your name?
My name is Harvey Green. I'm in town for business. I'm staying over at the...
What business?
Books. I sell books. I have a card in my pocket. Can I...
Slowly. What's all this on the wall? What have you been doing?
Nothing. No, I don't know what any of this is.
Bullshit.
It's true. I've been in here for just a few minutes. I've been in town less than a day. Whatever's on that wall, it must have taken weeks.
Let's say I believe you. Why are you in here?
A woman at the hotel suggested I meet Oswaldo.
Describe her.
Older, dressed like she was at the Kentucky Derby.
That's Gladys, all right. Mr. Green, do you have any knowledge of Oswaldo's current whereabouts?
No, Sheriff.
Then I have a missing person on my hands. Listen to me. I don't know what the hell's going on in this room. I do know that if people caught wind, it'd cause a town-wide panic. So you and I are gonna make a deal. I let you walk straight back to your hotel, and you tell no one about what you saw. Say a word or skip town, and I personally escort you to a jail cell. Do we understand each other?
Yes, Sheriff.
Good. Now get out of here.
Shit. Breaking into a house? What was I thinking? Am I losing it? No, I swear I heard my name coming from in there. I didn't imagine it. I couldn't have. And even if I did, I couldn't have imagined all that other stuff I saw in there. I can't just sit in here and ignore it. For starters, this is the only interesting thing that's happened in months.
Enjoying your stay, dear?
I dropped by Oswaldo's house.
Oh, lovely, dear. How is he?
He was out.
You creative types are always off making mischief.
I saw some sort of creature at the edge of the forest. Do you have any idea what that might have been?
Oh, we'll see the occasional raccoon or skunk.
This was bigger than a skunk. It snatched a rabbit and ran away.
Ah, a bobcat then. Rare for them to venture so close.
Okay, if you say so. Take care. He doesn't seem too keen on chatting. This key's too small for a door. I don't see the point. How would that help? What would that do? No way. I don't know what that It's been here at least as long as I have. Hope it doesn't rain. This town's small enough that I should be able to walk most places. Good evening, officer.
Evening, Mr. I don't believe we've met.
My name's Hugo. Victor Hugo. I'm a tourist.
A tourist? Huh. We don't get many of those. Well, welcome to Villa Ventana, Mr. Hugo. Stay out of trouble and all that.
What happened in there?
I'm afraid I can't comment on that, Mr. Hugo. Scene's still under investigation.
As in crime scene?
Well, that's what the sheriff's gonna figure out in the morning. I probably shouldn't have said that even.
Is it safe for me to be out at this hour?
Are you keeping out of the crosswalk over there?
Yes.
Then you're fine.
What's so dangerous about it?
I wish I knew. Almost every time we're called out, it's because some pedestrian got hit.
If that crosswalk's so dangerous, why not remove it?
We submitted a request to City Hall.
Why didn't they do anything?
They did. They put up the sign.
Any chance I could take a look inside? I'm something of a...
Aspiring mystery writer?
How did you...
Suspenders.
Right.
I'm sorry, Mr. Hugo. We need to make sure nothing's disturbed. You're just gonna have to use your imagination. Writers are good at that, aren't they?
You sure I can't peek in there for just a second?
I'm sure, Mr. Hugo. Sheriff's orders.
An enormous creature jumped out at me at the edge of the woods.
Ha! First time in deer country, Mr. Hugo?
This was no deer. It was brown,
Like a deer?
totally silent.
Like a deer.
You don't understand.
Relax, Mr. Hugo. You're not the first to get spooked. I promise the deer will leave you alone if you give them the same courtesy.
Officer, I think I hear screaming. Someone needs help.
I do appreciate your concern, Mr. Hugo, but I don't hear a thing.
It's faint, but I'm sure it's there. Listen again.
Mr. Hugo, I think you could use a couple more hours of sleep, huh?
Are you really not hearing the screaming? It sounds like it's coming from one block over.
Please don't take this the wrong way, Mr. Hugo, but our town does have a world-famous psychiatric sanatorium.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, Mr. Hugo. Nothing at all.
Are you really not hearing the screaming? It sounds like it's coming from one block over.
Please don't take this the wrong way, Mr. Hugo, but our town does have a world-famous psychiatric sanatorium.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, Mr. Hugo. Nothing at all. Stay safe.
I shouldn't venture too far from the hotel without a map. Looks like it's locked from the inside. How would that help? Was there a storm recently? That can't even speak. They're nailed down tight. I don't see anything useful in there. Not sure why I'd do that. Not sure if anyone's staying in this room. What would that do? No, they don't want to be disturbed. That seems pointless. No way I'm getting back to sleep right now. Not after that. How would that help? Not sure why I'd do that. Still locked. Still locked. I doubt it has much to say. No, too risky. He doesn't seem too keen on chatting. I shouldn't make the manager any grumpier than he already is.
Enjoying your stay, dear?
Take care. Not sure why I'd do that. I don't see the point. What would that do? I don't see the point. Not sure why I'd do that. No. It's my hovel away from hovel. That's no use to me. I'm not talking to that.
Watch it, buddy!
Hey, you trying to get killed?
How is this happening every single time? Deja vu doesn't even begin to describe it. Seeing a person lying in the street would definitely get the officer's attention. But even in this light, an undressed mannequin doesn't look much like a person. Sumptuous garments for the discerning elitist. It's closed. That can't even speak. I wouldn't know what to do with that.
What can I do for you? Stay safe.
Exercise extreme caution when crossing. This sign isn't kidding. This crosswalk is a death trap. I wouldn't know what to do with that. That can't even speak. How would that help? I wouldn't know what to do with that. That can't even speak.
No, thank you, dear. I have my own.
I don't see the point. I don't see the point. That seems pointless. How would that help? If I want my room cleaned, I think I should just hang this on my door. This guest wouldn't mind a bit of tidying, right? It's full of cleaning supplies. If I carry any of this around, someone might ask me to clean. I doubt it has much to say. These are all still wet. Very wet. I'm not above borrowing a shirt now and then, but I'm not carrying around wet clothes. Clean and dry. Let's see. Ooh, some of these are sharp. Might help me close a sale or two while I'm here. Great, now the mannequin's dressed better than I am. They're for washing clothes. Any loose change? Nope. No, at this point, the dirt on my clothes is the only thing holding them together. It's the hotel's furnace. Given it's July, it probably hasn't been on for a while. It's plenty warm in the hotel already. I doubt it has much to say. I don't think it's broken, and I wouldn't know how to fix it if it were. It's off by a few months, and a few years. Clearly no one would miss it, but I don't want it either. A picture-perfect pile of furnace firewood. These are too bulky to carry around. This should look like the real deal to that cop. Here goes nothing. Shit! Shit, that wasn't supposed... Oh, God, what have I know this man. From my...
Oh, good Lord! Did you see what happened, Mr. Hugo?
I didn't. I heard a crash, and,
This damn crosswalk! Sign's useless! Get back to your hotel, Mr. Hugo. I'll call an ambulance.
Yes, officer. I need to steer clear of him right now. I just wanted to get into that house. A little late for that. If I keep it down, hopefully he won't even realize I'm in here. The radio should still be in that desk. Time to take a look. There it is. And it's turned off? How? Whatever, I need to find that station.
No light, no shadows, Oswaldo. No light, no shadows. No light, no shadows. No light, no...
Coming up next. You are next.
No, it's happening. I have to warn Lena.
What did I just... That was him. He was right in front of me, and that thing just took him. What did you find, Oswaldo? Oswaldo's diary. There's several references to a Lena. Must be the same Lena he mentioned in that vision. Wherever she is, I have to find her. I imagine it'll be easier than finding Oswaldo. Did the radio cause my vision of Oswaldo? How? Nothing but static. I doubt it has much to say. Pretty boring assortment of magazines, especially given what's in the other room. I have plenty to read. Old, tattered, and crusty. That's no use to me. Ugh. Absolutely not. Classic bathroom sink. Nothing to wash. The sweet, sweet. It's closed. It's closed. I doubt it has much to say. Top of the hill tours, we look down on the competition. I wouldn't know what to do with that. That's a handsome vehicle.
Nearly as handsome as the driver.
I barely trust myself on a bicycle.
Evening, friend. Care for a motor tour?
Motor tour?
Like a regular tour, but with a little something extra.
You mean a motorcycle?
Bingo!
What's the tour route?
Right up Ventana Hill. Killer views up there, along with our observatory.
And then back down, I assume?
Oh, walking back down's half the fun. It's the getting up there part that needs a little extra horsepower.
Are you sure that thing's safe?
You kidding? Villa Ventana's streets are some of the safest around. You know, besides the deadly and gruesome car accident earlier this evening.
Oh, there was a car accident?
You didn't hear it? It was a block or so that way, toward the hotel. Couldn't tell whose car it was, but I could tell they didn't make it. I thought all the talk about that crosswalk was garbage. Now I'm not so sure.
Do you know a person named Lena?
Lena? Maybe rings a bell. Don't think I've met her.
Okay, thanks.
You know where to find me.
That's a handsome vehicle.
Nearly as handsome.
A complete mess of books, binders, and historical artifacts. I wouldn't know where to start. It's just as cluttered as the shelves. I wouldn't know where to start. If this room uses an organizational system, I'm not seeing it. Historical documents from the town's early years, letters and contracts and the like. I probably shouldn't. It's the first construction paper settlers arriving in construction paper Villa Ventana. I wouldn't know what to do with that. Wonder if they're replicas or the real deal. I'm already on thin ice. Hardly the time to be spotted with a gun. An old treasure map. Maybe this town used to be a pirate refuge. If this map's in a museum, the treasure must be long gone. It's a dusty wax statue of some old leader. The town's founder, maybe. Ugh, it's sticking to my finger. I'm surprised it hasn't melted. It's soft and a little sticky. Your legacy lives on, hero. It's a badly printed replica of the original town charter. Wait, did they really put "don't eat the mushrooms" in their founding document? I wouldn't know what to do with that. Jaunty. It's locked up tight, and I don't want it anyway. What would that do?
Restrooms for city employees only.
What? No, I don't need to use the restroom.
Then why on earth did you come in here?
Is this City Hall?
Last I checked.
When was that?
When my shift started about, I don't know, 1,000 years ago.
Has a man named Oswaldo been here recently?
Not recently enough. He's late.
Late?
He checked out a pile of old newspapers from the archives. I made it very clear that he had to return them within 3 days. Haven't seen him since. Cheap bastard probably used them for kindling.
I'm in town for work and thought I'd see the sights.
Uh-huh. And which site were you interested in seeing exactly? The cabinet jammed with unsorted census surveys?
I don't know. The building looked big. Figured there'd be something to look at.
If you're that desperate for something to do, there's a little Villa Ventana museum one room over. don't bother telling me the exhibits are falling apart. I already know, and I already don't care.
I'm looking for the address of...
Credentials?
I beg your pardon?
All requests from municipal residential data require valid authentication from the requesting party.
I beg your pardon again?
I need proof that you're allowed to view town housing records. So, you got proof or not?
Oh, I, left it at home. I'll be back.
I'm sure you will.
Listen, I seem to have misplaced my credentials. I'm not looking for anything top secret, though. I just need...
No credentials, no records, no exceptions.
Where was that museum you mentioned?
Literally next door. You get lost often?
Yeah, honestly.
Later.
That seems pointless.
Hey there.
What do you got?
Hot dogs.
Anything else?
Things that go on hot dogs?
How eclectic.
Nah, think I'm all out of eclectics.
Selling a lot of hot dogs?
Not yet. Waiting for folks to start stumbling out of the bar. After a few rounds, these things go straight from suspicious to delicious.
You speak the truth. Isn't it about time to wash that apron?
Hell no. Gotta keep expectations low. If I look clean, the hot dogs look even filthier by comparison.
Hey, is there a woman in town named Lena?
Lena? Oh, sure. I don't see her too often. She's a vegetarian.
Do you know where she lives?
Sure don't. Someone over there in City Hall should, though.
Right. Thanks. One hot dog, please.
That'll be $3.50.
I'll, pay you tomorrow?
Then I'll, give you a hot dog tomorrow.
Anything I could take off your hands for free?
Got a few expired ketchup packets.
How expired are we talking?
Sir, that is a very sad question.
Just give me the damn packets. Vino Ventana. Not really in the mood for a drink. It's as garish as the rest of the town is quaint. That's no use to me. If I had any money on me, this would be a great way to lose it. I'm broke, and I'm not a big gambler anyway. One matchbook is plenty. The most worked up you'll ever see adults get over a marble. No sense adding to my string of bad luck. If you aren't the one loading the dice, they're probably loaded against you. Nah, everyone hates you if you roll badly. Don't mess this up!
Cashing in or out?
Cashing out?
Very well. If I could have your chips.
My chips, I must have left them at the table.
I will be here when you return with them, sir. Cashing in or out?
Cashing in.
Excellent, sir. Your funds?
Funds?
Money, sir. For your chips?
Oh, right, money.
You do have money, yes? If you don't, I must...
Oh, no, of course I do. It's in my other wallet. I'll be back. The upstairs must be reserved for the high rollers. Evening.
Obviously.
Randolph, don't be rude to the wino. He looks like he's had a rough life.
I wouldn't know what to do with that. How's the coffee?
Tepid, bitter, and cheap.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Don't be. That's how she likes it.
Encouraging to see at least one person with a book. I shouldn't interrupt him. I probably shouldn't. Hungry House Cafe. Cute. Nah, coffee gets me all jittery.
Hello.
My name is Harvey Green, and I'm a salesman with McGinty. I'd love to...
McGinty? I don't recall their ever sending someone out this way.
I believe they haven't, ma'am. I'm here to test the waters, so to speak.
How are the waters so far?
Lukewarm.
Not surprised. Wouldn't say the neighboring towns are known for their readers. You'd like to sell to me, then? Oh, why not, Mr. Graham?
Green.
Bring your samples along tomorrow and I'll take a look.
I appreciate it, Mrs.
Oh, Pamela's fine.
Pamela. All right, thank you.
Was there anything else?
Move a lot of books lately?
Can't complain. Business can't be that bad when there's no competition.
Only bookstore in town, huh? Great.
Others pop up now and then. They all go under trying to compete with the sweet old lady.
Do you do anything special to bring people in?
Oh, plenty. You'll notice the sale bins for starters. We also have a couple of accomplished authors right here in Villa Ventana. I bring them in for readings and signings and the like. Tomorrow we'll be hosting Paul Frey. Ever heard of him? Real heady type. Feel free to browse.
No. Of course these are on sale. Never even heard of most of them. If there's one thing I already have enough of, it's books. I'm not talking to that. Of course these are on sale. Decent selection, but a bit dated. Might actually be able to sell some books here. There's plenty of reading material back in my room. Tonight, local author Paul Frey reads from his latest novel. I probably shouldn't. How would that help? What would that do?
Sorry, pal. This whole part of town's under construction.
Wow, that sounds like a pretty major development project.
Tell me about it. Back again, eh? I told you, construction.
you're back. Ready for a ride?
All right, I'll do the tour.
Great. Now, as to the small matter of payment.
I'm strapped at the moment. Any chance I could ride for free?
By any chance, do you mean 0 chance?
No.
Then no.
I'm good for now.
You're missing out. I'm usually booked solid on an evening this nice.
How would that help? No. I don't follow. Wonder how long these have been coming soon. That's no use to me. Ugh, I can smell it from here. I'm not getting any closer to it. House for sale. That's no use to me. Open house today. Charmingly rustic cottage featuring old world charm and new world financing options. Hello? Does any house in this town have people in it?
This one does now.
What the
Fosco Moretti, realtor, licensed and accredited. And to whom do I have the pleasure of showing this magnificent piece of real estate?
Oh, I am not in the market for a...
Oh, everybody's in the market, my friend. Some of us are just standing a little closer to the register. Your name?
Harvey.
Well, I have to say, Mr. Harvey, seeing you here in this immaculately tiled parlor, I see a man of purpose. Am I wrong?
I have a job, if that's what you mean.
Not a job, Mr. Harvey. A calling, a yearning from within. You, Mr. Harvey, you aspire.
I suppose I'm writing a...
An author? My God, I stand in the presence of a modern-day Hemingway.
You know he's still alive, right?
Mr. Harvey, you must agree that every great writer requires an equally great writing environment.
Where
do you currently do your writing?
I travel a lot for work, so mostly from hotel rooms.
Hotel rooms? Oh, so drab, so utterly lacking in ambiance. No, that won't do at all. What an artist like you needs, Mr. Harvey,
is a house.
But not just any house.
This house.
This house?
Okay, listen, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm definitely not buying this house, and I definitely don't want you assuming otherwise.
I understand, Mr. Harvey.
Thank you.
You just need a little more time to see what I see.
Which is?
That you and our sleepy little town are destined for each other. And when you come to that realization, I will be here.
I promise you'll be the first to know.
Questions about the residence, Mr. Harvey?
Why's the house for sale? Did somebody move out?
In a sense.
They died, didn't they?
In every sense.
Foul play?
Hardly. The man was over 90. We were starting to take bets on when he'd keel over.
How's business? A lot of turnover around here?
Just enough to keep me afloat. At least there's no competition. Most of the families in this town have been here for generation upon generation. Newcomers are rather uncommon. Welcome, of course, but uncommon.
Do you know the address of a woman named Lena?
I know the address of most everyone in town, Mr. Harvey. But I fear I can't divulge such information.
Why not?
I am privy to it solely for official property matters. City Hall would have my head were I to violate my sacred realtor's oath. Yes, indeed. I'll be right here if you need me.
I guess the bar is a nice feature.
Much more for you than for me.
What do you mean?
Your torso extends above it, for his eye.
Things are strange enough right now. I don't need to add alcohol to the mix. I'm not talking to that. Closet looks a little small.
An optical illusion, Mr. Harvey, I assure you. This closet features no fewer than 200 cubic feet of space. I was almost inclined to list it as a second bedroom.
I'm not so sure. I don't think I could fit much in there.
A skeptic? I respect that. Allow me then to demonstrate. Just one side of this closet can house a full-bodied man such as myself, with space to spare. I'm pretty sure I could do a cartwheel in here. Oh. Nailed it.
It's too short to fit across both knobs.
What in the... Mr. Harvey, the door appears to be jammed. Could I trouble you for assistance?
Uh-oh, it's really stuck.
Not to worry. Very common with these older units. Try sliding this into the latch, would you please?
It's not working. Hold tight. I'm gonna go get help.
Oh, all right. Please do hurry, Mr. Harvey. Spacious though it is, I fear I failed to inspect this closet for bugs and such.
Someone left some lotions and cologne here. I think I smell all right. Looks expensive and heavy. It's probably just more kitchen stuff. The usual kitchen equipment. Nah, I'm a terrible cook. Ooh, oven's seen better days. Looks like the pilot light is out. The stove's lit. It's already lit. Not sure why I'd do that. The usual kitchen equipment. The stove's lit. I doubt it has much to say. That seems pointless. No, the realtor will hear me clomping around. I'm not much for cigars, but a cigar cutter might come in handy. Looks like a pretty standard piano to me. I wouldn't know what I was doing. Looks like it's closed right now. I don't feel sick anyway. Looks like it's closed right now. Looks like it. It sounds like something's back there. Ah! I probably shouldn't.
Evening, sir.
Evening. What is this house?
Sir, you stand at the majestic wrought iron gates of the Villa Ventana Sportsman Society.
The what now?
It's a hoity-toity hunting club.
Can I take a look around the grounds? I'm doing some sightseeing.
At the moment? Absolutely not. However, in a few hours' time, the estate will host a soirée that is open to the public. If you care to explore, that will be the ideal and legal time to do so.
Got it. Thanks. Nothing to see beyond here. Not sure why I'd do that. I don't follow. Ugh. I don't follow. Here you are, my official realtor badge.
This doesn't look like you.
I've had work done?
Ha! You've had work done to look like that?
Ouch.
Listen, I'm sure this is all a misunderstanding. How about you go return that badge to its rightful owner, and I don't go get the sheriff right now.
Yep, deal. I need something to stick it on there. Ketchup wouldn't stay on there. That would just ruin the photo. Ketchup wouldn't stay on there. I don't see the point. I don't see the point. I don't see the point. How would that help? It's a sticky wax statue of a town historic figure. Matches wouldn't be enough to melt this. Your pointing days are at an end, I'm afraid. The wax isn't sticky enough to stay on there. Maybe if I heated it first. A match isn't enough to melt it. I've stuck the wax over Fosco's face. I'll consider it a minor miracle if this fools anyone. Found my badge. It was under my bed.
Hand it over. Was that really so hard? Now what was it that you even needed?
The address of a woman named Lena.
Last name?
Not sure. The telegram with the requisition was smudged.
Typical. Just a moment. It's always something with these guys. Where the hell was that binder? Lucky for you, there's only one Lena in our records. You have a map? There you go. And hey, what a coincidence, it's finally quitting time.
Wait, which side of the street is... Never mind, I'll figure it out. Oh, I should have held on to that umbrella. I better hurry. This has to be the place. Seems obvious now that I'm here. I don't see anyone around, including the sheriff. Time to get some answers. Hello? Lena? No one's here, as usual. Lena? I'm not talking to that. Lena? Seems pretty normal. This looks new, at least compared to everything else in here. I wouldn't know what to do with that. That can't even speak. I don't follow. No. There's no oil in it to light. That seems pointless. Drafty and unremarkable. I probably shouldn't. I don't see the point. Another radio. Could it show me what happened in here? Only one way to find out. Now, where are you, Lena?
Help! Let me go! I can't help you! I see strands. And something's coming. Something's coming!